Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rainy. This is the Enchanted Planner, and today we're setting up my 2023 catch-all. This is probably one of my favorite videos of the year to make. It's all fresh, it's all new. I love it. Okay, so because I'm still using this one, I can't actually do much except pull things out of it for now. So I was trying to figure out the best way to do this. And I don't really want to go stuffing everything in here because, as you can see, it's rather thick. So I think what we're going to do is make a temporary holding planner in the meantime. So I've got my covers storage booky thing, and I think I'm going to pull this one, but we're going to use it inside out. So let me just get those off of there without making too much noise, hopefully. Okay, so we'll get that out of the way. And I have a set of black metal discs. Actually, speaking of, this morning I had a disc break on me, plastic disc break on me, which pissed me off. But what are you gonna do? Okay, so we're gonna use it. Why can't I figure this out? There we go. Oh, Adventures in Enchanted Plannerland. Okay, so we're just gonna put some discs on here, and actually, come to think of it, so I'm not sure if I'm going to continue using the frosted covers in 2023. I don't know yet. I probably will, but I also like to mix and match things, which is actually why I like the frosted covers, because I can print dashboards and put whatever I want onto them. It also helps protect the these, actually putting them over top of this helps protect the planner covers, which is also kind of a bonus. But I don't know if you can see it, but it's kind of bowed, and I don't know if that's normal for them or if it's just because I overstuffed my planners. That's entirely possible. So I don't know what I'm doing yet next year. I don't know yet. I don't know. But anyways, in the meantime, I've got my planners here. So the first planner we're going to pull out of is my teacher planner, because we need the month of January. Okay, so let's put that off to the side. Get this on the desks. Okay, and then the next planner we need stuff out of is my vertical, which is right here. Now this is kind of the bones of the planner, so we're going to grab the front portion, and then we're going to also grab the month of January. Okay, put that off to the side. Okay, so we're going to stick this in behind my health planner. And then we're going to flip to the front, and we're going to put in the name page and the, what do you call it, perpetual calendar. Now I haven't decided. In my current planner, the health section comes first, but I don't know. I don't know. It may get a little bit of an overhaul when I actually move it into its permanent 2023 home. But at this point right now, we're just going to set this baby up. And then I'm going to pull from my horizontal layout, which may be replaced by a bujo. That's my train of thought, but I also really like the horizontal, so I may continue to just journal daily that's not related to my tarot practice. That's kind of my thought process. And the last planner we're going to put in here is the budget planner. Now, we need to chat about this. I bought this planner, even though it's damaged. I should probably call Happy Planner about that. Anyways, I bought this planner back in the spring, I think, or something. But recently I was watching a video, and I think it was Stephanie, Squared Plans. I think it might have been Stephanie. And she was showing this planner, this budget planner, and I'm like, I fell in love. So I bought this, and it's a printable. I think they have a mailed version too, but I bought the printable. And I think I'm going to start out with this, because this is a lot more simplistic, whereas with the Happy Planner, first off, I'd have to date the whole thing. Then I don't necessarily like this sort of overview layout, so it was going to end up getting a lot of adaptation anyways, so I don't know. And I also don't need this much for weekly expenses all the time. Like there's a lot of sheets in here for weekly expenses, so I'm not sure. I'm going to keep this because I may integrate it as well if the other one doesn't work, but I'm going to try this one I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it, people. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pull out these front pages, because in the front we've got your financial goals, sort of your yearly overview. And then we move into finances for a yearly overview. And then we have bills and payments for a yearly overview. And then a savings tracker. And then a sinking fund. And then an emergency fund. And then payment plans and debt repayments. And then we move into the first quarter, which is this. And I quite like this layout. It's very clean, like super clean. So I'm kind of digging it. That's our plan. So we're going to grab the first quarter out of here. Actually, I could probably get away. I'm going to put the whole thing in the back of this planner, at least for now. I could probably get away with it because the planner doesn't really have much in it yet because I haven't started decorating. So let's just pull these guys out of here. Sorry for the noise. I know I'm trying to keep it away from the microphone, but it's not. Sound travels, people. Okay, so we're going to put that off the side. And then we're going to come back to my main planner. And we're going to slide this guy sleekly onto these awesome Mickey Mouse head discs. Hey, they're black and they're metal. I don't really care what is in the middle of them. I wanted to have like, you know, I actually have 3 sets of like these types of discs, and then I have 1 set of the one that's just the ring kind of, and they're all metal, because you all know how I feel about black. I like my black metal discs. Okay, so now we have kind of like the bones of this planner built. So going back to here, what I did do ahead of time, I have a stack here. I pulled out some dividers to use because I have this book which stores like dividers, dashboards, bookmarks, and the like. So I was trying to minimize the amount of noise I made on film. So we're going to start out with, I think, sticking this to mark the health section. And then we will take the next one and mark the vertical section, which is sort of my day-to-day and my catch-all, everything but the kitchen sink. And then we're going to come in and find the horizontal. And we'll put the horizontal in here. That's the divider for this one. And then we're going to go to the budget section. And we're going to stick this guy in here to mark the budget section. These will be replaced by my top and my side tab dividers that I've got from Cloth and Paper once it's time to transition them over. Now, I got a bunch of like DIY pages and the like to put in here. So we've got this one. I don't know where my reading tracker is going to go yet, but I did buy some of this stuff off of, I think it was a lease sometime in 2022, I think. So we'll stick those in there because, of course, as a printable, I can print them as much as I want. This one is out of the Budget Mom undated planner, so we'll throw that in there. And then I also have these, which are leftovers from last year. And as opposed to wasting them, let's throw them in. And if they don't get used, I'll find another home for them. Okay, so I still have my reading tracker, and I don't know where I want my reading tracker to go yet. Okay, let's flip to the front of the planner because there's a couple of things I want to put in here. I have my winter inspiration board, and I think I'm going to put that kind of here for now in front of my actual, maybe, I don't know. We'll throw him here for right now. He may get moved. Next up is my word of the year and the like. So my word of the year traditionally always hangs out in the very front of my planner. He is the first thing I want to see. And I'm trying to remember if you guys have seen that video by the time you see this one. Yes. Okay, so I can show it to you. So we have my word of the year, which I want to go in the front. And then we also have my 23 and 2023, which is attached to this. It goes in here, right? You guys seen this video today at some point. You will see this video sometime today at this point. I think this is for the Plan Mess video. I think the setup is the think the setup is my regular content, and then this is part of my plan mess content. And then the next thing we have is my vision board, which I haven't built yet. And that's all ready to go. Okay, so now I did some other things. I made some fun things. Now these are a complete rip-off, I might add, from cloth and paper. Well, a few of them are, because I meant to order these and I totally forgot to order them. And now it's almost, they won't make it here in time for the new year. So I'm like, well, I have vellum, I'll just create my own. So there's this morning mindset checklist that's cloth and paper sells, which is the first question is, what are you looking forward to today? 2 is, how can you put others before yourself today? Number 3 is, what do you need to prioritize today? Number 4 is, write down 1 positive affirmation about yourself. Number 5 is, what are some things you want to be intentional about? And number 6 is, how can you plan ahead for things that might go wrong? So this, I think, is going to live, where are you going to live? I think I'm going to stick you maybe in there for now. What do we think about that? Okay, sorry, I had to take a break there for 5 minutes. Okay, I think I'm gonna put the morning mindset stuff right here. I moved out the winter mood board, so I think I might stick that right there, but I think I might find something to put behind it. That's kind of where I'm at. So the next thing on the agenda is, where's my reading tracker? There's my reading tracker. Now, normally these live in the back of my planner in front of sort of the finance area. So we'll stick that in there. There'll be more pages that have to go in here as well. I just don't have them created yet. And now let's go into my current planner and see what I want to pull out and move over. Like I said, all of these, not this, but like these clear top and side dividers will move over once I'm done with this planner. These guys will all stay in here. That I'll move over. Oh, I want to move over my health and fitness goal page. I think I want to make a new vision board. So not that this one's not still relevant, but you know, fresh start, right? So we'll make a new one of those. I think I'm going to make a new self-care page as well. And I think I'm going to make a new one of these because I've been recycling this thing for like, I don't know, 2 years almost, I think. And I don't know, I think it's just best to let it lie, make a new one. It might look very much like this one because I actually quite like this, but I think I'm going to make a new one. So let's flip past that, and then we're into sort of the meat and potatoes of the planner. See if there's anything else in here I want to move over. So here's my insert section. So that's my reading tracker. This is all of my tarot journal, which there'll be a new one. And then we have my lunar phase tracker, which is, I'll make a new one. I need to make new ones of those. And then we're into my Christmas section. So I think that's pretty much it out of that one. So let's pull this back over. This needs to go in, where is it? You're close, I'm close, there we go. It needs to go in here. So I can note them all on there. And then I need to put in my health vision board thingy, or goals, I mean. So that can sit right here, nice and purty. And then I've got these. Now this is a habit tracker I bought off of Squared Plan, so Stephanie. I forgot to size it down quite enough, so where it's a little rough. And then my online shopping trackers are going to go back here into the finance section. I'm just going to stick them in. Yeah, these are all online shopping trackers. Okay, so I think that's mainly the bulk of this. So we've got, just want to go through this here. Got my Evolve page, which is my word of the year. Then we've got my 23 and 23, my vision board and stuff, which is not built yet. We have my habit tracker. Then we have my health vision board. Then we're into my health planner. Then we have this morning mindset. Then we are into my classic vertical, which is my catch-all. Then we are into my journal, and I'm not sure what this is going to be yet. Then we're into where I keep my insert pages, which this is my reading tracker. And then we're into my budget section. Now, the thing I might do is I'm going to put a folder in the back here, like so. And then I think we're just about it. There's a couple more things I need in here though. I'm gonna need some note paper, which will go at the back, I think. What's this? I'm just grabbing one I have handy. Oh, this is, yeah, this will work. It's neutral enough. Let's just grab one, two, three. Grab 4 sheets of that. Literally just grab the closest one to me, which is apparently the, whatever this one was. Some kind of floral thing, Be Happy box. Okay, so we have that one. I do want some different sizes though, so I'll be right back. Okay, I have an assortment here. Just a few sheets of each, because I kind of like the layered look of it first off. I think it looks really neat if it wants to go on the discs. And then I also have some options if I'm looking for note paper for, I use this a lot, sometimes in between like my regular weekly pages. So it comes in handy if I don't actually have to go searching for it in my stash. The only other one I want to add in here, but I'm not sure where I want to put it, is this digital declutter list, which is also something I had originally intended on making like a DIY sheet, and then I remembered Cloth and Paper had one, so I'm like, well, maybe I'll just do it that way. So I printed it on vellum, and then I just printed this out. This is an image that was in Canva, and then I made this in Canva as well. I'm just not sure where I want this to go, so please understand these are Cloth and Papers, they're not mine. I just didn't think to order them, and well, now I need them for my planner setup and they're not here. So I had vellum. I figured I would just make it on my own. This is where I don't know. Like, it might be a good idea to put this in with my health section area, because this is very much about keeping your digital space clean, which means that your mental space can be clean. It's the same as with your physical space, right? And I'll tell you, oh my gosh, digital, oh my God, I am a hot freaking mess express. Digitally messy, messy, messy. I need to spend a lot of time working on that ish, because it's bad, man. It's bad, people. Okay, I really want to get in my winter board here, and I'm not sure where I'm going to stick him. I think we're just going to put him in the front for right now, because he's pretty and I like him. It'd be better if he had not this behind him. I wonder, oh, that won't work either because there's something on the back of that. It's okay, we'll make it work, but it's gonna just live right there for now. Okay, you guys, that is pretty much a wrap. So we've got my mood board for winter, we've got my one little word page, got my 23 and 23, and then this rest of this section will be my goals and vision boards. Then we move into what is housing my my habit tracker. Then my health goals page. Then we have this pretty declutter thing that I made, which I just bent the vellum. Then we have my health planner. Then we have my morning mindset checklist. Then we have my classic vertical catch-all. Then we have my horizontal and my reading tracker. And then we are into the budget section, which has got a variety of different little inserts and such in here. But that, you guys, is a wrap. And look, it's not even super chunky. That's amazing. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button on the way out. It really helps out the channel. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you next time. Ciao.